All right, everyone. Welcome once again. We are in the Elite Eight. We're in Game 3. We have already decided the first semifinal. The first semifinal will be East Van versus Kelowna, our first two winners. Tonight, with our two games, we will decide our other semifinalists. This game features the Richmond Raconteurs versus Peachy Penticton. As always, it will be 20 questions. The correct question, getting a correct answer gives you 10 points. Getting the wrong answer loses 5 points. All the players have buzzers. First one to buzz in gets the opportunity to answer the question correctly and win the day. We will do our introductions now. I'm going to start with, my list just has Penticton first, so we will start with Penticton. Shauna, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Shauna. I am doing my ECE Basic now.
Very good. Next is Janine.
I'm Janine. I am on week 3 of my EOA program, my Executive Office Administration.
Perfect. And as I go down the list here, Happy.
Happy it's you.
Oops, sorry. There's a dog here. My name is Happy, and I'm in the veterinary assistant program.
Perfect. And Marshall just joined us. I just sent you the links. Marshall, introduce yourself while you click Mattingly on everything.
Thank you. My name is Marshall. I'm 6 months into the community support worker course.
Okay, I have a question for Happy first before we move on. Where's my chocolate, and why have you collected all of the new driver badges from all the people there? Just out of curiosity.
I'm so husky I can make it home in time, so it's just overstock of chocolate, cigarettes, and and all these for some reason. I don't know why we did this.
Perfect. I just saw that and went, oh, that's very good. All right, and finally, Tyra.
Hi, my name's Tyra. I have done the medical office assistant program, and then I transferred over to the practical nursing program, and I have 6.5 or 7 months of school left. I'm losing track.
Perfect. All right, and now we will move on to our players from Richmond. First on my list is Heather.
Hi, I'm Heather. I'm in ECE program. I'll be going to my practicum in like 2 months. Yep.
Thank you very much. And next is Nancy.
Hi, my name is Nancy. I'm in ECE diploma program.
Thank you. Next is Teresa.
Hi, my name is Teresa. I'm doing ECE from Richmond campus. Go Richmond!
Next we have Annalyn.
Hi everyone, I'm Annalyn. I'm taking ECE as well.
Now we have Andrea.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm from Richmond campus, and I've finished my basic ECE already, and now I'm on to my infant and toddler. Yeah, go Richmond.
Perfect. All right, and I believe that's everybody. So, in opposite order, Monica, you can go first, speaking with the directors.
This is Richmond Raconteurs, and we believe in storytelling. So each one of them has that skill set of telling the story in the most amusing manner. And I am here to support my team. I know we are from a similar program, but we will let the best man win. That's all we say. We are here to have some fun and play.
Perfect. And now let me just quickly adjust my brightness and colors on my monitor as we introduce Zola.
But you didn't want to be blinded? All right. Peachy Penticton is our name. Being peachy is our game. Tidbits of info from near and far. Full of knowledge. Yes, we are. Watch out, Richmond. We're here to win. Peachy Penticton, let the games begin.
Perfect. All right. If everyone is ready, we'll get this underway. I will start up the game. All right. First question. What is the fourth planet from the sun? We have an answer. Janine from Penticton, you were first to buzz in.
The answer is Mars.
And the answer agrees with you. Penticton out to the early lead. Good job. Moving on to the second question. Next question. Mary Shelley's 1818 novel Frankenstein. What is the first name of Dr. Frankenstein? Your options are Victor, James, Michael, or Daniel. Oh, everybody knew that one. Happy? You beat everyone in?
It's Victor Frankenstein.
Happy says Victor. Happy is correct. Penticton off to the early lead.
Way to go, Happy!
And I know the buttons are working because everyone was in on that one. We move on to our next question. NASA launched the Hubble Space Telescope in which year? 1990, 1995, 2000, or 2005? Shauna, you were first in. Penticton is fast on the buzzers today.
That would be in 1995.
We have 1995 given. And, oh, close. We have 1990 as our answer. That's okay.
That's okay.
You guys are still doing well. We'll move on to question number 4. Lightning does, in fact, strike the same place twice. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, what location has the highest number of lightning strikes per square kilometer? Is it Mount Pinatubo, the Kamchatka Peninsula, Lake Maracaibo, or Wellington, New Zealand? Heather, you're first one to buzz in. What do you say?
See the lake.
C, Lake Maracaibo? And that is correct. Good job, Richmond. You guys are on the board. We have ourselves a good close game with 2 high-scoring teams. And we move on to question number 5. The basic units of all living things are called what? Cells, chromosomes, endosomes, or lyosomes? Janine from Penticton, you're first one in.
It's A, cells.
And you are correct. 5 questions in. Looks like everyone's got this going. It's just going to be a case of who can get that button first. So far, so good. We'll move on. Question number 6. The state of a chemical reaction in which the rate of formation of reactants and products are the same is known as dynamic what? Janine, you were the brave one.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to say dynamic tension.
The answer is equilibrium. That's okay.
That was a great try.
We appreciate these. As I have mentioned, some of the questions are a little bit harder. We have to get everyone into the mood of thinking that we're approaching that point where these questions start meaning more and more. So Quizmaster is going to throw in a couple just to test everybody out. Moving on, question number 7. According to candystore.com, which of the following was not, I repeat, which of the following was not a top Halloween candy in 2019? Is it Skittles, M&Ms, Snickers, or Smarties? Shauna.
I know my candy and I know what too. That would be Snickers because it's not my favorite either.
Okay, are you right?
Nope.
They say it's Smarties. It's interesting. No one wants the Smarties.
It's all good.
No one wants the Smarties in those little packs. You chuck those away and you want the Tootsie Rolls and the other things. Actually, this year I'd just be happy to see people trick-or-treating. Moving on. Number 8. Earth moon cycles through how many phases? Is it 8, 10, 12, or 14? Heather in Richmond, you are the first one in.
8.
8 phases?
Heather says 8. Heather is correct. We have a very tight game. We have finished 8 questions. Penticton sitting at 15. Richmond is at 20. And we move forward to the next one. Number 9. Witches are one of the all-time classic Halloween costumes. Which of these films does not feature a witch as a character? Your options are Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, The Wizard of Oz, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, or The Craft. Shauna, you are first in.
Well, first of all, The Wizard of Oz has it in the name.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be Halloween 3.
Season of the Witch.
I am.
Is that correct? Excellent. You're back on the winning side. Good job. Penticton sneaks back into the lead.
I'm sorry, I'm a witch. I know this.
Witchy things.
I know witchy things. Practical magic is one of my things.
Moving on to number 10. An X-ray is an example of what type of radiation? Acoustic, electromagnetic, luminous, or particle? Shauna, you're just all over the buttons today.
Electromagnetic.
Electromagnetic is correct. Good work. After 10 questions, anybody's game. Peachy Penticton, 35 points. The Richmond Raconteurs, 20. So we'll just take a second. We'll pause. We'll let everyone relax. We have a couple of missteps. We've had everyone pushing for the buttons. So while everyone takes a much-needed deep breath, Monica, get your team going. If you can, if you're there.
Yeah, I think it's about the buzzer. So you know what? Give yourself a shot. That's all I'll say. I know they know it, and some of the questions were known to them. But I guess it's the buzzing. You need to be faster there.
All right.
All the best, yeah.
Relaxed. Everyone's ready. We're all set. Let's move on. Next question. Question number 11. The ghost of which president is reported to be seen most frequently at the White House? Is it George Washington, John F. Kennedy, James Garfield, or Abraham Lincoln? Heather, you know ghosts.
D. Abraham Lincoln?
You are correct. And with that, we have a very close game. Okay, question number 12. Halloween can be traced to what Gaelic festival marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter? Is it Candlemas, Beltane, Lugnasa, or Samhain? Janine from Penticton.
It's D. Samhain.
And you are correct. Very good.
I'm Gaelic.
For Penticton.
Oh, Gaelic.
Awesome.
Woo!
All right. Moving on. I think you guys are seeing the theme for the questions today. Moving on to question number 13. The theme is confusing people or Halloween. Human cells have 23 pairs of what? Oh, that's what I like to see from healthcare students. Shauna, you're in, but everyone hit the button on that one.
That would be chromosomes.
And that would be correct. Good job. And again, I'm impressed. Everyone pushed their button. Everyone was there. That was great. We're learning something. Question number 14. From what country does the practice of decorating jack-o'-lanterns originate? Is it Ireland, Scotland, England, or the United States? Heather from Richmond.
A, Iron.
And you are correct. Good job. We continue with an incredibly tight game, moving into question number 15. The Earth equator passes through which of these countries? Is it Argentina, Brazil, Chile, or Mexico? Shauna.
Chile.
Right on. Shauna says Chile. And Brazil would disagree with you. It's okay. We are now on to question number 16. Just like to point out that it's a 10-point game. Penticton, you're keeping the slimmest of leads over Richmond. 5 questions to go. Anybody's game. Wood usually floats, but metal doesn't always sink. Which of these metals would float in water? Mercury, potassium, aluminum, or magnesium? Adeline from Richmond.
Aluminum.
Adeline says aluminum. The answer is potassium. Potassium. That's why there. Remember, the all metals can float if they displace more than if they displace more water than their weight. It's one metal or a couple metals actually are light enough to float directly on water. And we'll move on to our next question. Number 17. An object's energy of motion is called what? Is it atomic energy, gravitational energy, kinetic energy, or potential energy? Janine from Penticton.
It's C, kinetic energy.
And you are correct. A little bit more distance in here, but it's still all doable. Number 18, the difference between the frequency of light or sound waves leaving a source and reaching an observer is known as what? Is it dephasing, the Doppler effect, fading, or redshift? Oh, hold on. Hit the wrong button. We'll try that again. And Shauna.
Redshift.
Redshift. Shauna says redshift. And the answer is the Doppler effect. So we are close. We have 2 questions left and 20 points separating the teams. It is anybody's game. Question number 19. The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts is called what? Nuclear emulsion, nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, or neutron emission? Janine says you were in first.
It's B, nuclear fission.
And you are correct. Moving on, last question. Number 20. The practice of trick-or-treating can be traced to 9th century Christianity, where the poor would visit wealthier houses and receive what in exchange for giving prayers? Candy, pastries, figurines, or herbs? Shauna, you
Pastries.
are the answer. And pastries is correct. And that brings us to the end. I look over at the scoreboard and I see that Richmond has 35 and Penticton has 75. Another strong game for Penticton. Zola, you guys have to show up again next week. What do you got to say?
We do. Yay! Can't wait. Way to go, guys. Again, fast on the buzzers and giving it a whirl and giving it a try. We're going to have to give some of our teams some buzzer lessons, I think. But that seems to be the trick, right? It's not that you don't know them or you just don't get the opportunity to answer because somebody else buzzes in faster. But very excited, very proud of all of you for coming out and supporting one another. And let's watch the next game to see who we play next Wednesday. Way to go, guys.
Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone. That was a great game.
Yes.
Good game. Yes.
I was going to say, Richmond gave us a run for our money, and it was very tight there. So way to go, gals. You did an amazing job as well.
Yeah, and we will see everyone back very shortly for the next game. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the end of summer games. Sprott College, our student competition with trivia. I would just like to point out and thank Abbotsford for the little bit of hand-drawn art that we have added to our matchup list tonight. I'll work that into, if we win the next round, I'll work that into some more stuff. But tonight it is Nanaimo Waukesha's Treasure versus the Abbotsford Aces. This is the final game. The winner of this game will be taking on Penticton for in next week's semifinal on Wednesday. How it's going to work is we have East Van versus Kelowna on Tuesday. The winner of this game versus Penticton on Wednesday, and the grand final will be on Thursday for all the marbles. So no pressure, real easy. There's nothing to worry about here. This is just fun, and we're all set and ready to go. All right, so I'm going to get the introductions out of the way first, and then we will get going. We will start with Abbotsford. Hazel, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Hazel. I don't really know what to say.
What program are you in, Hazel?
Oh, I'm at the practical nursing program.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Emily from Abbotsford.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm also in the practical nursing program.
Perfect. Welcome. Salish.
Hi, I'm Salesh. I'm from also practical nursing.
Perfect. And finally, Mel.
Hi, I'm also in the practical nursing. Oh, is there a link for the questions, by the way?
Did you not
Did I
get
miss
that?
it earlier? I only have the buzzer link.
I'll send them both to you again. Hold on.
Sorry, I don't have it either. I just have the one for the buzzer.
I will zip you the question link as well. Boom. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Glad we got that all fixed. Anyone else join us? Perfect. All right, we'll move to the Nanaimo side. Andrew, introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Andrew. I'm in the ECE program, and I just started my first week of practicum. I completed day 4 today, and I'm loving it. It is awesome. It's amazing. And where I am located is really one of the coolest daycares ever, and the kids are phenomenal. So having a great time.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the update. And we have Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm in the healthcare assistant program. The other 3 HCAs are somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I will make a.
It's okay.
Very.
You and Andrew will be able to take care of all these questions just as easily as you did last week. All right. I think we are set to go. I see everyone is existing in the buttons.
Mine disappeared. I'm going to.
Yeah. I can see it. You clicked off it, I can tell. Give me 1 second to get that going, and then we will get underway. Everyone else, get ready on your buzzers. Jennifer, let me know. Yeah, you're back. Perfect.
There we go.
Perfect. All right, let's get going on our questions. Question number 1. Which classic arcade game consists of a chomping character who must eat all the dots inside a maze while avoiding 4 ghosts? Is it Galaga, Pac-Man, Gauntlet, or Ghosts and Goblins? Everyone knew that one. However, Salish, you were the first one in.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. I don't even have to look at the answers to know that is correct. And there is 10 points for Abbotsford. Very good. We will now move on to question number 2. A common expression for a long, drawn-out waste of time is a wild blank chase. Jennifer from Nanaimo, you're first one in.
Goose.
And Goose is correct. We have a tie. 10 points for Nanaimo, 10 points for Abbotsford. We will move on to question number 3. Burnt ends are a dish that comes from which cut of beef? Is it a brisket, a chuck, flank, or shank? Jennifer, I could hear you hammering away on the button. You know this one.
Brisket.
Brisket.
Okay, Abbotsford, what's happening? Come on.
Nanaimo, quick lead. Question number 4. In the arcade game Donkey Kong throws what object at Jumpman, a character that later became known as Mario? Is it what? Andrew, you know the answer.
He threw barrels.
He threw barrels?
Yes, he did.
Threw barrels. Perfect. Excellent.
Mel. What's happening there, my friend?
Natasha.
I saw the typing thing, so I thought I don't buzz.
Oh, so you're topping it. Oh, Mel.
No, buzz that buzzer. You don't have to type those one in. Because Natasha, I'm disappointed. I want.
No, so
am
much.
Because
he is. Look at him.
That's okay. He and I can go head to head one day on a true video game question thing. I think that'll be kind of fun. All right, we move on to question number 5. Nanaimo has a brief lead, but we'll see how long that lasts for. SpongeBob SquarePants works at the Krusty Blank. Mel was in on that one. He wasn't typing.
Okay, that's Crab with a K.
Hey, Mel.
Krusty Krab with a K. Abbotsford is back on the board. Good job. And we move on to question number 6. The arcade game Centipede was created in 1980 by which gaming company? Was it Atari, Namco, Taito, or Capcom? Andrew. I think Andrew's more of an expert.
Namco.
Andrew says Namco. It is Atari.
What?
Yes, it is. There was an Atari.
I've got the Namco. I'm gonna have to double check that. You know what though? You're probably right. I'm probably wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nanaimo.
That's okay. I have the Namco collection too. Prime rib is a cut of which meat? Oh, hold on. I'm going to lock the things. Prime rib is a cut of which type of meat? Beef, lamb, mutton, or pork? Jennifer.
Beef.
Jennifer says beef. Jennifer is correct. So we have done 7 questions. This is a chance for everyone just to relax, deep breath, shake out the hands, make sure we're ready on the get ready on the buzzers. Check our all the text that you've been getting from your director saying do better, and we'll look at the score. Lockshaw's Treasure, our team from Nanaimo, sitting at 30 points. The Abbotsford Aces are at 20, so it is a very close game. And now we move on to question number 8. Chicken tikka masala is served in which kind of sauce? Is it Alfredo, clam, curry, or soy? Mel from Abbotsford.
Is that curry?
It is curry. You are correct. And we have ourselves a 5-point game. Very close. Move on to question number 9. Which classic arcade game sold 360,000 units from 78 to 80, becoming the first blockbuster arcade game? Was it Asteroids, Space Invaders, Tempest, or Dig Dug? Jennifer from Nanaimo.
Space Invaders.
Jennifer says Space Invaders. You are correct. 10 points for Nanaimo.
Mel. Must be napping there, my friend. Come on.
Now see, all these questions are there because it brought me back to the time when we'd be sitting on the ferries, going on back and forth from Victoria to Vancouver on the ferries. And it was Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Asteroids, and Sub Hunt. Those were like the 4 games sitting in the arcade. We move on to question number 10. What kind of cheese is traditionally served on a Greek salad? Is it feta, goat, halloumi, or tullum? Jennifer.
Feta.
Jennifer says feta. Jennifer is correct.
Jennifer's killing it.
Okay, no more Greek salad for you guys in Abbotsford. Let's go.
Brian, I heard you in the background there, Brian. You got anything to say? You guys are doing fantastic on this respect.
And Nanaimo is small, but we're mighty.
And food experts. I would like to point out that you guys have been destroying it on the food questions. So I think you guys have figured out 2 of the themes now for the questions. There's still one more theme that we'll see as we get through here. We'll move on now to question number 11. Which chain is known for serving the Egg McMuffin? Mel from Abbotsford, first in.
That's McDonald's.
And that is correct. I don't know why that's not coming up, but yes, you're correct.
I see McDonald's a lot at the campus.
Yes, so do I. I will not move my camera around because I don't want to give any advertisements. With all the coffee cups sitting on my desk. Number 12. What kind of animal does a knight ride in the classic arcade game Joust? Is it a seagull, a flamingo, an ostrich, or a falcon? No one seems to know this one. You have 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4. The button's not working. There we go. Mel got it in there. Mel.
This is a big guess. Is it ostrich?
Mel says ostrich. You are correct.
Good job, Mel.
Very good, Mel. There's yet another game that I can remember putting a lot of quarters into. All right. I just want to double check the buzzers real quick before we move on to the thing. Can everyone push the buzzer, please? Jennifer, I think you clicked off the screen. Yeah, you're back in now. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Figured something was happening when I heard you clicking away there. Perfect. All right. Let's lock, clear, and we will move on to question number 13. The character Popeye is known for eating which vegetable? Is it carrots, celery, peas, or spinach? Hazel from Abbotsford, you were first in.
It's D, spinach.
D, spinach is correct. And I'd just like to point out with that, excellent first question answer there. Can't speak. Abbotsford, you have 60 points. Nanaimo, 55. We have a 5-point game. The lead has switched. We're moving into question number 14, and this is going right to the end. Next question. What is the name of the snake featured in Rudyard Kipling's story, The Jungle Book? Is it Hathi, Ka, Raksha, or Shere Khan? Andrew from Nanaimo, you were first in.
Ka.
Ka is correct. Nanaimo sneaks back into the lead with knowledge of our third subject. Question number 15. Which chain is known for serving Grand Slam breakfast dishes? Is it Bob Evans, Denny's, Friendly's, or Perkins? Mel, you were first one in.
Is that Denny's?
That is correct. And the lead changes hands once again.
Good job, Mel, on those food questions, man.
You can just feel the tension in the air. And you can feel the tension building when the host delays pushing the unlock the button for a second and you see everyone shaking on the WebEx. Question number 16. A California roll is what kind of food? Is it a pastry, a sandwich, bread, or sushi? There's a trend coming here. Mel, apparently you are not only a video game expert, but a food expert. Sushi is correct.
Go, Mel.
I worked in 2 sushi bars, man. I should have got that one.
There we go. We move on to question number 17. The classic arcade game Blank Bobble was released in 1986 by Taito. Andrew, you were first in on that one.
You said bobble, right? So it's bubble. Yes.
That is correct. And with that, Abbotsford, the Aces have 80 points. Blockshaw's Treasure has 75. We are moving on to question number 18, which means we are still continuing to have an incredibly tight game. And we move on. Number 18, Sam the Blank is a Muppet. Andrew, you are our Muppets expert.
Okay. There's several different Sams in the Muppets, but Sam the Eagle was on the Muppet Show, and the original Muppet Show that ran from 1955 to 1961 was called Sam and Friends, and Sam was a bald guy. So which Sam do you mean? Do you mean Sam the Eagle? Okay, I am a Muppet nerd. I know all this. So yes, Sam the Eagle.
See, these are things I love these answers that we get from here. We have experts in every field. So I now know when we have to do more Muppets questions, I know I'm going to ask for some answers. Moving on, we have a 5-point game. We are going to move on to question number 19. The chain Tim Hortons is named after an athlete that played which sport? Baseball, golf, ice hockey, or tennis? Andrew, you were first in again.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey is correct. Nanaimo?
Oh, Andrew.
Points. And we are going to move on now to question number 20. What was the first food to be deliberately microwaved? Is it popcorn, frozen meat, eggs, or baby food? Salish from Abbotsford, you got in on the button.
Popcorn.
It says it's popcorn. He is correct. So,
okay, Abbotsford.
Look, that was question number 20. I'm looking at my scoreboard and I see Abbotsford Aces. You have 90 points. However, I also look at my scoreboard and I see that Nanaimo has 95.
Woo! Go Nanaimo!
Congratulations, Nanaimo.
Fist bump.
Through at the end.
Fist bump.
Thank you all very much. But first of all, Brian, what do you have to say? You guys won. You're back next week in the semifinals.
We were small, but we were mighty, and we were victorious.
Very good. Natasha.
Do we get free Starbucks cards again? I just picked mine up today, and I got a sweet mocha. So
what? Yeah. Okay, Abbotsford.
Natasha, what do you have to say about the round rivalry that's
You know what? Congratulations, guys. That was like amazing. You did an awesome job. I know you've got a lot on your plates with the exams coming up and everything else that we're involved in. But congratulations, Nanaimo. That's quite a win.
Thank you. You're great competitors.
Yeah.
And Jen, you're an amazing team.
Thank you, Andrew. You are too.
That was fantastic. Thank you, everyone, for doing that. Mel, you and I will have to have a head-to-head video game contest.
Gaming competition.
Natasha's been talking to you all week, so we got to have one here. And with that wraps up the Elite Eight. We are now on to the Final Four. First game in the Final Four will be Tuesday at 6:30 with East Van versus Kelowna. Game 2 of the Final Four will be Wednesday at 6:30 with Nanaimo versus Penticton. The grand finals, should everyone want to watch it, will be 6:30 next Thursday, 1 week tonight, and the winner of that will win the big prize. And we'll also win a trophy and the recognition and the praise of everyone around the province. So this is a good thing. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. That was fantastic. It was a great way to end the Elite Eight. And we'll talk to everyone soon.
Good job, everybody.
Bye.